What's up, guys? Scott Listen here again, back coming at you again today with another fucking drug video. So pretty much in this story, so one day, one night, I decided, yo, I'm gonna eat this edible and everything. Like, if you guys don't know what pot edibles are, they're pretty much like food infused with cannabis and everything. And like some range in low doses and some range in really high dosage, and the one that I ate was a really high dosage. It was like 500 milligrams. I remember reading on the package. I remember it was Dr. Kush 420. Like it was a chocolate, like a almond nut and chocolate infused one. It was really good. Like, it was probably about, 6 inches, in diameter, all four around. It came in, 3 tiny pieces, well, big pieces. And, I decided to steal it from my, mother. I already got caught for this, and, I feel bad, but at the same time, I was dry at the time, and I had nothing. And I was just like, you know what, fuck it, I'm actually try this edible for once, I've tried edibles before in the past, but they were probably about 5, 10, 15 to 20 milligrams, and I didn't feel anything. I was like, oh, fuck it, I'll try this. This won't fuck me up. And, as I opened the package, I ate the whole thing, and, I was having a smoke at the same time, outside my house on the side. And, once I was done eating the last bit, I decided to look on the packaging, and it said, do not consume full, whatever it said. I can't remember what it all said, but all I remember was to say, do not consume in one sitting, contains 500 milligrams, and I was like, wait, what? Oh my fucking god, no. And this is about, 9:30, just a little after my mother went to work, so I wasn't too scared about her catching me. I was just scared about my gram catching me. I quickly got inside, went downstairs. She told me to get in the shower, and I was like, no, I'm just gonna get in the morning and everything, da-di-da-di-da. Because I was freaking, scared. Because I, if you're ever gonna do anything like pot edibles, always be calm and do it in a safe environment. Yeah, my home was a safe environment, but at the same time, I tripped about being caught and anything. And, about 5-10 minutes, this was, 20 minutes after I ate it, and, about 5 minutes after I got into the house, I quickly got undressed and everything, turned the light off, jumped in my bed, and wrapped myself up in the covers, like I was a fucking turtle hiding from, a hawk. But, yeah, about, 5-10 more minutes went by. I looked up freaking, how high will you get off a 500 milligram edible? And it said, it is, kinda a really good high. It said it can last up to, you guys won't believe it, up to 12 hours. And I'm like, what? No, because I did this on a Monday, and I had to go to school the next day and everything. I showed up, wrote as anything, because as soon as that edible hit me, I felt like I was doing cartwheels in my freaking bed. I couldn't even sit up, because it felt like everything was pulling me closer to the ground, well, closer to the bed. And I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna try and sleep. It took me 3 hours to try and fall asleep, because my mind was thinking so hard. I never thought that much in my life. Well, when I'm high, at least. Holy. But, yeah, I wasn't thinking that I was gonna wake up high or anything. I was just like, you know what? It's only an edible. It's gonna last about, 4 hours. I Googled and everything, and I was just like, okay, it's probably, bullshit and everything. Went to bed, woke up about, 6-ish to get in the shower. I woke up, and I'm like, huh, did I sleep for, 20 minutes or something? I got up, looked at the time, and it said 6 a.m., and I was like, no, this can't be happening. Oh, shit. That scared me. And I was like, no, this can't be happening. I got up, quickly went out, and I opened the door. There's my gram right there going like, hey, get in the shower. I was like, okay. Got in the shower, like I looked in the mirror and my eyes were redder than the devil's fucking cock. And redder than a fucking Bix lighter. Buddy, it wasn't a good thing at all. Like, I was tripping. I was like, okay, I ate it at like 9:30 something p.m. By the time first period is done, because my first period gets done at 9:36. And I was like, by the time first period is done, I'll be fine. I was waiting at the bus stop. Like, it was only like around the corner from me and anything. I was having smoke, and then like the bus showed up, got to school. And like everyone was looking at me at like the smoking pit and everything, like where people smoke their cigarettes at school and everything. Like, they're like, yo, you're wrote that anything, you're gonna get caught. And I was like, no, I hope not, and anything. Like, I remember messaging like 4 or 5 people going like, hey, do you have any Visine I can get off you? And like, none of them messaged back until the next day. And I was so mad. I was like, yo, what kind of friend are you, buddy? But like, yeah, like, and I remember my buddy, let's call him Ricky for now. Like, he looked at me, like, this was in my first period class, and like the teacher was like probably about like 2 desks in front of us, and he said this about like a good speaking level and everything. So like, quarter of the room heard it. But like, my plan was like, alright, I'm gonna play this off sick, and I'm just gonna cough and cough and cough, because when I cough, my eyes start going red. Like, if I'm like starting to get sick and everything, you know? And like, the teacher looked, and she was like, what? And I was just like, I'm just really sick and everything. Like, my eyes go red when I just cough when I'm sick. And she was like, oh, okay. But like, she had that look in her eyes, like, this kid's high. This kid's on drugs. He's on something. But like, yeah, I'm pretty sure she knows that I do it. Because like, I remember one time near like the end of first period, about like a week ago, she came up to me going like, hey, do you use any drugs or anything? Because you seem pretty high. And this was when my eyes were whiter than anything. And I talked to her really stoned before, like that day, and my eyes were red. And she was like, yeah, he's fine, he's sober, but come up to me when I'm sober going like, hey, you look pretty stoned. Because like, even when I'm sober, I look high, because like, I got that natural high eye, you know? Like, if I ever do a face reveal one of these days, you'll understand my so-called natural high eye. Yeah, but like, premise of the story, like, or moral of the story is, don't eat 500 milligram pot edibles. They'll fuck you up for over 12 hours. But like, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to comment, rate, and subscribe for more of these fucked up drug videos. Peace out.